Alright, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode here on Sharkstalgia, where I talk about all things 80s and 90s in the form of modern era comebacks. Now, I recently just did a video early this morning about the new trailer for Samurai Troopers or Ronin Warriors and briefly discussed about some of the new characters that were involved inside that video, which the link was in the description below. However, as of making this video right now, it appears that they've also shared the concept art or the visuals for the two characters whom I did not really know about and the villains as well. So do keep in mind that I am learning as I go. So what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to take a look at the character, uh, I guess, outfits, designs, and just briefly talk about just how they look rather than dive deep into the character story or character arc because I want to save that for the actual anime when I actually watch it. So, just as a quick reminder that it will be released on January 6th of 2026. So I will see what I can do because I don't know if there's going to be an English dub or hopefully there's translations, etc., etc. So, but I would love to do a review on the show because I am also currently watching Ronin Warriors and I'm almost finishing that series as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other characters and the villains and see how great they really are. So here we go. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is we have a character named Ryusei. Hopefully I said that right. Now, if you remember from the original Ronin Warriors, you know, cartoon and TV series, and do keep in mind the link for all these photos will be in the description below. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. In the original Ronin Warriors series, they were aided by characters like Mia and Yuli. Mia was the female, Yuli was the little boy who accompanied them. Yuli was trying to find his parents, and Mia's grandfather also knew the secrets of the ancients. So, in this particular visual, we have this new character who's not really essential, but he looks like he's going to be an ally to the actual group. Again, I didn't really read into the background stories, I'm just diving whatever into I find. But as we can look here from the character design, he's got a green jacket, kind of like a puffer jacket, orange tank top underneath, orange tank. Then the hairstyle is okay with some oranges right on the top, very similar to Guy's hairstyle and some of the other samurai troopers from this series. Looks like he's got two piercings on his ears, and then the jeans are fine, but they're also tucked into these very long boots with some orange trims and some white buckles and straps. So I don't know. We'll see how this character provides his assistance into the actual series, but hopefully, because we know that Yuli was trying to find his parents most of the time in the series, so he kind of had like a very, um, I guess, emotional story arc. So I don't know if Ryusei will have something similar, but I guess we'll have to see. Coming up next, we have the female of the group, and her name is Mirei Aragaki. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. Now, like I said before, Mia's grandfather was also the one who helped her kind of aid her through the computer, trying to find the secrets of the armors and all that stuff within the actual Ronin Warriors show. So here we can see she has pink hair with some ponytails, nice little jacket, gray shirt with gray leggings with jean shorts. So yeah, pretty simple. Pink socks, boots, all looking pretty decent with aqua colored eyes. So hopefully she will kind of do like that Mia vibes from the show. Otherwise, hopefully she aids the troopers in some kind of, I don't know, missions, I suppose. But like I said, I don't want to spoil it too much and dive too deep. I really want to save the suspense of what her character is all about within the series. So this looks pretty cool. Up next, we have Kamaonosuke. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize if I messed that up. His armor looks sick. It's very similar to one of the old villains from the series. But this one we can see that he has alternate, or should I say, extra additional hands on the back of the armor. Very double-sided blade, purples with grays. Kind of has like this long, I don't want to say skirt, but like this long cloth piece going over, hovering over one leg. Got the purples and yellow trim, some little spikes there. The helmet is pretty interesting for that matter, not bad. Some yellow trims and aqua teal hair, because as we look at the actual character itself, got some wide frame glasses and circles, one buggy eye with light greenish hair with a yellow bun, and it looks like he has some kind of thing coming towards up his neck, so maybe it's like a cybernetic thing. Not too sure, but very creepy smile. Pretty interesting character, but I love the fact that his armor looks very menacing, and the fact that he has multiple hands, or at least two normal hands and then two additionals in the back, really adds great aesthetic to the character's design. So hopefully we will see what this one is all about. So yeah, I like this one. That's a really cool design. Up next, we have Seikai Nyudo. This one, as I mentioned in the trailer, there was one character that kind of had like a wolf-ish helmet design, but here we can see it kind of hovers over the head, but I believe it could also be closed as well. I like the purple color schemes, the very long hair with the double, I guess you can say, not ponytail, but like double braided sides. Um, and the purples with the yellow eyes looks very, very cool. And then menacing facial expressions. But the armor itself, it's got the whites and yellows. Kind of reminds me of like the Hariel white armor. But again, this is a part of the villains. The purples, the grays, and the browns, not too bad. And he's got a long little cloth piece hovering over the waist, and then the bottom piece looks very nice. I mean, he's got like the kind of animal dragon-esque, like claws, hooves, like nails kind of thing. So that looks really nice. And then the armor is kind of like a very dark purple, so I do like that. And then he has a very long sword. You can see from the back the sheath there with a little gold trim on the bottom. So, and then he's got like orange beads and long gray ears. So that's cool. The alternate head sculpt that we see here with the red bandana, long purple hair with one braided side. Again, the neck piece is very similar. So there must be something involving this, because we've seen in the trailer that even the horse that the main villain was riding on had something similar. He's got light green eyes, menacing facial expressions, but otherwise the armor piece looks sick. And again, love the purples and the spikes on the gauntlets. That's really, really cool. So I love that. And I love that little chest piece that he has there right in the middle. That's so cool. So yeah, that's Akai. We'll see what happens with him in the show. Up next, we have Issa Nyoro. Hopefully I said that right as well. Very similar to the other character, same concept and style, but this one we don't see an alternate head, but looks like still wearing the ram horn style mask with purple pearls, and then same concept of the chest and torso, but he has like a green cloth with light green trims and some little nice mosaic, or sorry, like circular designs on the bottom with golden toes or nails, however you want to pronounce it. Nice looking weapon in the back. Can't really tell, but it looks like some type of horn. I don't know, hammer-esque. I don't know. We'll see. The orange helmet, though, looks really sick. Or even if, or unless that's his real face, we don't know just yet, but we'll see. Long hair with the two red bands, and then the brownish type of horns and menacing looking eyes and teeth. So, yeah, that's really, really cool. I do like this. Hold on. So I think I might have messed this up, because the character is Isan there on the bottom. This one says, okay, so I'm pretty sure, I don't know why it says oh, so there's just spelling it. My apologies. Okay. Anyways, up next we have Sasuke. This guy looks intense, man. So unlike the other villains from the show, you can see here they're using a lot of darker colors in the sense of grays and browns and more beige colors compared to the other villains, where they're more like vibrant, not vibrant, but like dark greens and purples and slightly browns and yellows. But here they're more, different, I suppose. Color scheme, darker muted tones. But this one also seems like he has like a, I don't want to say a wolf, more like a lizard, dragon-esque. I can't really tell from the eyes, but that looks like a sick helmet, though. Very nice with the gold trims there by the eyes or nostrils. I mean, it could be one or the other. Got them fur around the shoulders, around the arms as well. Got the claws on the armor pieces of the shoulders. Sick, good looking torso piece, and then he's got the gauntlets with the blades. Very, very nice. And then the long waist piece. Uh, Good looking bottom half, at least by the shin guards and even the boots as well. That looks amazing. And it looks like he has a sword. Looks like a sword, yeah, or maybe a bow staff. It could be a sword actually, but it's hovering over the left shoulder. And then as we look at the character himself, this guy looks bonkers. Same neck piece, but he's got the blonde hair with the little yellow, sorry, with a little red band kind of hovering over the forehead. Yellow eyes, grinning teeth, very menacing look. So I do like this one. This guy's a really cool looking character. And up next, we have Saizo. This guy, holy crap. This is another cool looking character. Holy shit. Blue armor with like a purple trench coat, like cut off sleeve version. That looks sick. Nice, cool blues, very muted-ish. Got the horns, nice, and it's got like a sword there in the sheath, very long. That's a long ass sword. Gauntlets look really awesome, and then we can see the blades on the gauntlet. Sorry, we can see the blades there, unique arching, and then even the facial expression is pretty stern. I like how the purples kind of mixes in with the blues, but he has like a nice crevices into the armor pieces as they head towards the blue, and then the under armor is mostly just the gray. So I guess the under armor is mostly gray, so or like grayish brown tones. The yellow trims on the purples look pretty cool. I love the shin guards, very pointy, and then the design of this guy looks sick. Even by the boots. And then as we look at the alternate head, we can see here he's got like a bow in the back, but long, light blue hair, ponytail, purple eyes. That looks pretty cool. That's a really long hair. Holy crap. I like it. This is a sick character. And last but not least, so this is not Talpa. I thought it was Talpa, but it's actually not Talpa. So it's actually Ramaga, or yeah, hopefully I said that right. Sorry if I apologize if I messed it up, but very similar to Talpa though. He's got like the red mouthpiece with the horns, all kind of like gunmetal gray with the skull on the torso piece. You can see it's kind of like claws going underneath the armpits. Very bulkier armor piece, and then the shoulder guards look sick, very intense, beefy. But the horns though, that looks really cool. Got some blades on the sides of the ears, kind of like that samurai shogun style. Very cool. He also has like these maroonish, very dark maroon colors trims going throughout the figure, or sorry, the render, which looks nice. Little spikes there on the gauntlets, and then as we move down, kind of like a draping cloth piece from the back, like a cape. Very cool. A little bit of whites here and there, but bulkiness of the armor pieces, and then you can see that there's claws there on the feet by the shin guards as well. That is amazing. That's terrorizing, man. And as we look at the additional head, or sorry, not even the additional head, the regular head, just looking straight forward, we can just see how he looks very menacing with the red face plate and stuff like that. Holy crap, very nice. I love it. And I think that pretty much is it. But yeah, so that pretty much concludes the Ronin Warriors Samurai Troopers villains. The show will be out on January 6th, 2026. But let me know in the comments below what you think about these characters, and I'll be sure to talk to you all in the next episode, because if there's anything, I love to dive more deep into these characters. But this is so sick. I cannot wait to watch this show. So let me know in the comments below, which character do you think looks so badass to you?